everyone. You guys sick of me yet? It's Friday today and this is the 4th day in a row I've vlogged. And you had me over the weekend as well. I might not vlog over this weekend because I don't think there's going to be too much happening, and there's not much happening today either. Besides, working the study is the plan for today, and probably a little bit of food prep stuff. And yeah, that's about it for today, I think. And then I'm thinking maybe over the weekend I'm going to start in the kitchen if I get the study sort of done. Can't finish the study until I get Athena in there to sort through all the material and see what she wants and what she doesn't want. And the same in the kitchen, I kind of need the kids here, particularly Athena, like as far as what food she wants kept and what we can get rid of. And even containers and stuff, because I kind of know what she uses container wise, I think. But sometimes I think I can get rid of something and I can't. But I do move a lot of stuff through into the garage, into that cupboard. But also at the moment, bearing in mind, in probably about 2 years, it'll be a while away still, we're going to have those units in Canberra to furnish. At least Athena's one, and possibly an Airbnb if we decide to go that route. So I don't want to get rid of all bits and pieces that we might need for there. So kind of keeping a bit of stuff for that too, stuff that I'm not using. But also can go there to make sure we don't need it anymore. And most stuff doesn't come back, but occasionally some things have, but not too many. Alright, I'm going to do the usual stuff. I'm going to do the dishwasher and have some breakfast. And get started with the day. It's again a lovely day out there. I am going to put on my list again. I've done another little list. It's not as big today because it's not as much as essential. And I didn't put the dishwasher on today because I felt that was under control. So I didn't need as much motivation today, but I thought I'm still going to do a little list. And I'm going to put on 10 minutes outside because again it's a beautiful day. I think it's going to be a lot colder over the weekend, particularly Sunday. It's supposed to be pretty cold for us here. But again, it's sunny, nice blue skies. To get some, sit out there for a bit would be very nice. So I am definitely going to do that. Probably maybe before lunch or something like that. Maybe while lunch is cooking. I don't know what I'm having for lunch yet. Probably potatoes. So while my potatoes are cooking, which takes nearly 20 minutes. Maybe I can sit outside then. Probably a good time to plan to sit outside. so watery compared to normal milk. It's okay. Definitely not as tasty as the homemade almond milk that I make, but it's drinkable. Certainly easier. That's why I got it, thinking sometimes my hands are sore, or looking forward for Athena moving out on her own, because it's still going to be a lot cheaper and better than all the carton stuff that you don't know what's in. If you're wanting different alternatives to the soy milk, we don't try not to do too much of that. So yeah, I would say that is a winner. But obviously, if I can make the homemade almond milk, that'd be great. I've got some almonds that have been in the fridge soaking for too many days now. So if I just wanted to make some milk so I can do my overnight oats for tomorrow, because I haven't had them all week, I don't think. But I mean, I do tend to go off in the winter anyway. So, but yeah, I'd like to have them now. I'm missing them. Not bad. That would actually work in cereal. But I don't really like almond milk in cereal. I usually get the soy milk in cereal. But that with a bit of like maple syrup, maple syrup like in a cereal. Even that by itself would probably fine. Banana, so some sort of sweet food in it. I think that would be fine. Recommend. So this is my little morning session. Obviously I just had to repackage the soups because I didn't think they're going to get used up. Same with the bolognese. I've got some with pasta in the freezer, and that was just the rest of the bolognese. It doesn't have pasta. Watermelon for Christy, watermelon and rock melon for me after I finish these ones. I've been really enjoying my fruit as long as I get it out of the fridge. So I've got like my morning tea sitting there, ready to have later on. I tried to have it like pretty much straight out of the fridge the other night. I couldn't eat it, it's too cold. I don't enjoy cold fruit. Maybe in summer, but I don't know. I'm not really, most of my things that you guys know, I like to send my oats. They've got like room temperature eyes. And then I've got this new container for, that even might work for, I don't know if it'll fit as much fruit in those, but I've chopped up some strawberries in there and you can see them. They didn't have the next size up container, which is probably a good one as well, but that was most, I think I would have fitted a whole punnet of strawberries in that, which is what I was getting it for, because I have a lot of trouble with strawberries going like that punnet there, not getting used because they're not washed and prepped ready to go and then kept properly. So I'm hoping that will do the trick. Right, so I don't know if it's got to go in the fridge now it's been opened. Doesn't look like it. So I got this from the store shop the other day in case you're wondering. I don't know where else you can get it from. Store into fridge up to 3 to 4 days. What? I'm not going to get to that in 3 to 4 days. Oh no, when it's made up. Okay, my gosh, I nearly died then. When it's made up, it's 3 to 4 days. So it doesn't say it's got to go in the fridge. Store in a cool, dry place. Refrigerate after opening for best results. Okay, well I'll pop it in the fridge. Well, despite a bit of a headache, I am making good progress. As you said, I got all that food stuff done. It was mainly really chopping up the fruit. The rest was just repackaging and putting in the freezer. So I did that. I didn't fit it all in the freezer because we have been getting through some stuff and trying to downsize the range of foods we have. We're still have a stockpile pantry. With having fibro, that works brilliantly, that we've always got usually stuff in stock. Because sometimes I don't get to the shops for 2 weeks. So, or more even. And like now at the moment Kevin's away, if I was having a bad fibro flu at the moment, we'd kind of be a bit stuck. And if Athena and I are both having a fibro flu at the same time, even more so. But as it turns out we're doing alright. I managed to get a few groceries yesterday. And yeah, but it really works for us to have that. And that way I can keep the pantry here a bit more streamlined. I haven't got the tins, like I haven't got even say half of that stuff to try and fit into there. And again with the sauce shop we keep backups of all that stuff. I think I explained that in another video. In plastic packaging that we can keep as an emergency for when we can't get into the sauce shop. Because again, that can sometimes be a few weeks, particularly if we're relying on myself to go. And Athena has been so busy with schoolwork and Kevin's busy with work. Once Christy can drive, it'll freeze things up a bit. But So I've done that. I've got a bit more mess again on the bench over there, but that's okay. I pulled the grapes off all the little vines or branches, whatever they're called, and rinse them, and when they've dried out a bit, I'll pop them into a container. And the watermelon rinds, I just sit them in the sink until they sort of lost that liquid stuff, and then once that is, I'll put it in the bin. I'll probably take it out later on today. So that mess is controlled mess. I also popped into here. There was plastic bags all over the floor because Athena kindly donated a whole lot of, but more like clothing bags. So they're not really, oh, this is actually empty. I've been using these for poos anyway, so I might put them in there. Because we don't get plastic bags anymore. Anyway, I'll just leave them there for now. I'm probably going to have to buy some small plastic bags for picking up poos. So, anyway, cleaned up the floor a bit, so that's good. Let's get this drink bottle in here where it's probably supposed to go. Why isn't it fitting in? No, it doesn't go in there. That's what it did. I'm not sure. Right, put it on the floor then. Again, the pantry needs a good sort. I want to put the nice pink labels on everything. But I need to go through with Athena, and there's some things there, whether she's actually going to eat them or not, and get that sort of sorted out. But that's a job for another day, but I just wanted to clear the floor, so I've done that. And I've also been out and picked up the poos again. That's become at least a daily job with all the dogs. And because the door's open all the time now for Coda, my two are doing all their poos out there. They sometimes go out there for a wee, but there's not many poos being done out there. So they're pretty much all out there. And 3 dogs, you know, it's a lot of poo. So, anyway, that's done. It's all cleaned. It's the kind of thing I just, I do whenever it's out there. And I'll leave the bag there for a few days. I don't use a new bag every time. I just fold it over so it's not going to get full of rainwater or anything, because Mum lets that happen sometimes. She just puts the poos in a bucket, it rains, and it fills up with poo soup. It's beautiful. This is a lovely topic of conversation, isn't it? So I will move along. I actually am going to go sit and have a rest. Then I'm going to try and do something in the study. With the dogs, I don't know how it's going to go. So if it doesn't really work, I might come back in here and maybe try and start decluttering the kitchen, because I was watching someone go through their kitchen today. I thought, oh, I really want to go through my kitchen. I went through like half of it before, but I really want to go back through it again. And I think we've done a bit that I haven't filmed, so, you know, once I get it all done, I'd like to maybe, if you guys are interested anyway, I can do a full like kitchen tour, which I don't think I've ever done before. So I mean, I've done the decluttering ones, but I haven't actually done a kitchen tour. So you know, I'll ask your input on that later on when it's done. All right, I'm going to go and sit for a bit, and maybe this headache will go away. I'm going to drink some more water. I might take that fruit through actually too. I might start on that fruit. I don't know if I'm going to eat it all now, but I might start on it. Okay, well, the mailman come and I had to get up. It's pretty good at postie. We had a registered mail, but instead of sticking it in the box, assuming we're not home, he rings the doorbell and he comes up the driveway with it. Puppies go stupid. Anyway, I'll just shut the gate now that he's gone. So since I had to get up for him, I'm going to go and do something. So I've got, I think I'm looking there, I don't know where to start. But before I do that, I want to deal with this stuff that I think came down from, I don't know where that came down from. Upstairs anyway, so I will deal with that. Because that was coming out of the laundry basket today. I'm not going upstairs, little Coda Bearkins. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're a cutie. What? What's you crying for? You're hungry. You might want lunch soon. Is that why you want to go upstairs? But I've got your food down here. So cute going up the stairs. Like a little bunny rabbit. Hop, hop, hop. Alright, I'm going to deal with this. Then, as you can see, Coda likes to chew boxes. The box comes in and chews them all up. Well, I don't know. That keeps him busy. That stuff, Athena's got recycling stuff to take to a friend. But that should go away this week? Yeah, Monday, I think. And then I don't know where to start in here. I guess I just make a start. Start in that corner, I guess. Maybe the materials, because I want to get rid of these two things, I think. Oh, I don't know, I'll have a look. That big box has got all the beach towels that I bought. Because I don't need them to summer, but I can pour them out, get them washed and deal with them. So bits and pieces I can do in here. I just finished another session in the study, and we're getting there. The floor is sort of cleared off now. The rest I probably can't do until I have the kids, so that maybe this weekend, or maybe it'll have to wait to, well, Sam's only got another week of term left, I think, of her term, so then they'll have more free time. So I won't worry about this weekend and wait till they finish school and then get them to help me sort out the rest of it, and then it's all done. Oh, I just need some, like, I've got a totally unopened album there. We'll have to take that out to donate. Someone's lucky day, won't it? So yeah, I made really good progress today with everything, so I'm very happy. Well, my potatoes are cooking. Still a mess in the kitchen, but I'm gonna hopefully, oh, is there any sun out here? There's not much sun. There's a little bit in the corner. Well, I guess this is the sun I'm getting, which isn't much sun. So I need to remember, oh, the sun on my face is about it, and my arms. I need to remember to do this earlier, because it's going to be shaded now. Once it goes behind the palm trees, it's going to be shaded, the deck will be shaded for the rest of the afternoon, I think. It's so much lower in the summer, you forget. Anyway, I said I'd get outside. I'm outside. That was one what I thought. The only reason he wants to play right now, Coda Bear. Measles. Yeah, gonna sit here for 15 minutes or so. I think it's windy too. It's not as nice as it was earlier. Typical. It always happens, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm going to spend a little bit of time out here. It was on my list. At least 10 minutes. And it's nice. It's nice to be outside. Even if I'm stuck in the corner. I have to admit, I enjoyed that little break sitting in the sun. That was actually very nice. I'm coming now though, I'm having my lunch. I've got some potatoes. Haven't got any vegan cheese sauce, so I've just got tomato sauce on them today. And I'm gonna go watch some YouTube now, but I did enjoy that. It was nice. That's the kind of thing I need to be doing, I guess. A bit more sun, but yeah, that's okay. I found the one little spot that had some sun left in it. I was wondering where the little one was. He was just lying on the towel there in the doorway. That's one of his favourite spots. Would you like some more of your breakfast? It looks a bit dried out and icky, but I'm sure it's okay. See how you go. I can add a bit of milk, and I might add a bit of milk and mush it up for him. You don't get food, and you don't get food. But I just had a phone, just texting with Athena, and she's going to pick up Christy from school. I said I have to go to the vets anyway, so it's okay. But she said she needs to go to the vets tomorrow. Oh my gosh, look how watery this looks now. But she needs to go to the vets anyway to ask a question about vaccinations for Coda. So it's a lot easier for Coda to eat now. A bit softer. I don't know what you think there is for you. There's nothing for you there. Well, it's a little bit going towards your dinner. Battery went flat, that's why. I think I was saying I'd have to go pick up Christy, and Athena's going to go to the vets tomorrow. It's just to get their heartworm stuff. Because I'm out of everything. Then I've got this Bailey's flea and tick thing, because we get that at the supermarket, and I think I've got to check when they're due their 3-month worm stuff and that, because yeah, I've got to check exactly what I need them. I usually buy for like a good 6 months at a time, so like I need like 12 heartworm chewies, just because it's a bit of a pain having to go all the time to the vets. Oh, it's cooling down out there. It's got really windy. I guess this is the cold change that's coming through from the weekend. I just took all 3 dogs. We hear a lot of drinking going on now. I just down the driveway. I had Coda on the lead after him slipping through the gate, but he's also got to get used to the lead. But I forgot how light he's not just like stop the lead and he'll just hustle over, because I'm not used to a 3-kilo dog on the end of a lead, or 4-kilo dog. I'm used to like 20 and 30 kilos on the end of a lead. You stop the lead or you pull it and they don't fall over. So it was alright, I didn't hurt him or anything, but I just, yeah, it caught me off guard a few times. You can't just like pull him, like, because he falls, you can't, it's too light, or I'm too strong. I think it's too light. Anyway, they had fun. The best game ever, chasing the leaves. He had a ball doing that. It was a shame I couldn't let him off the lead. Maybe on the weekend it was still windy, like the three of us went down there to guard the fence. We could let him down there, because that's where the leaves were, and they'll blow under the fence, so you'd have to have someone guarding them or he'd be through. But he had a ball. Of course I didn't take the camera because I couldn't have really filmed and watched him anyway. I think he's best back in his little spot that he likes. He likes that little spot. I say he must have been outside with a little puppy for a fair bit of the time. Don't eat my house. But he often lies there to sleep or just to lie and look out. He's a happy little boy. Bailey likes to be outside too, don't you, Babe? But usually in the morning. That's your thing to do first thing in the morning, isn't it? He's not happy because these doors are still not, automatic doors aren't working, so he can get out when that door's there, obviously. But I think with Kodo, he doesn't go out so much because Kodo usually attacks him. Kodo's fluff blowing in the wind. Oh, is it windy there? It's gotten windy. Anyway, I'm going to have, oh, I've got some grapes as well I've forgotten about. And I'm going to have my grapes and a cup of tea.